Hey guys, Tony Bonvecchio from the Strength House in Worcester, Massachusetts. And today I'm going to talk to you about self-myofascial release for your calves and your anterior tibialis. So all the muscles that are involved in the shin and the lower leg. So whether you're an athlete or a power lifter, you need good soft tissue quality in your calves and your anterior tib because of how important they are for getting into those positions. So if you're a power lifter and you need to squat deep, you need adequate ankle mobility and good soft tissue quality. If you're an athlete and you're running, sprinting, jumping, cutting, you need really good motion in that lower extremity. And a lot of times the calves and the anterior tib just get really beat up with all that activity. So you gotta take care of them with soft tissue quality and specific work at the beginning of your training session. So I'm gonna show you a couple different ways to take care of your calves and your anterior tib. The simplest way is to just take a lacrosse ball and get it on the back of your leg. So I'm gonna put it right into the meat of my calf, and I'm gonna apply some extra pressure by taking my other foot and pushing down on it. So here I can roll up and down as well as side to side. And if I find a really tight spot, what I can do is I can stop on that spot, press down with my free leg, and then just move my ankle all around to kind of floss out that tight spot. Now, a lacrosse ball works pretty well and is pretty readily available. Here at the Strength House, we really like to use AccuMobility balls. So these are great because the bottom's cut off so they stay where they're supposed to stay. And I like to use two at once to create that vice technique. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the ball on the back of my calf and take the other one, put it on top, and create that vice technique so I'm pushing down. You can either use the round end or the flat end, whatever allows you to apply more pressure. And then I'm just gonna move my ankle through that range of motion to get really good release and get right into any of those stiff tissues or knots that you might have. So that's my favorite one for the calf. You can even turn over to the side and get the sides of your calf, so your peroneals as well. This one can really hurt if you've never done it before. So just moving through as much range of motion as you can get. So as far as the calves go, those two work really well. As far as the anterior tib, so you're the front of your shin, I like to use an elevated surface like a plyo box. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the ball on the box, and then I'm gonna get up into position so I get the ball right on my shin. So that muscle runs all the way from your ankle up towards your knee. So there's lots of different areas you can get to, but just find one specific area that's nice and tender. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gradually sink my weight into the ball, and then I'm gonna move my ankle again. So I'm pointing my toe up as high as it'll go, and down as far as it'll go. Just moving through that range. And this can be really, really uncomfortable if you've never done this before. So I like to go a couple reps in each direction, move it around either closer to your knee or closer to your ankle, and do the same thing. So working up and down the front of your shin to help kind of floss out those really tender spots. So if you're an athlete or a power lifter, you gotta take care of your shins, take care of your calves. Those are a couple ways that you can address soft tissue quality in those areas.